Taco Tuesday, friends. Let's get it. Alright, we got rice and beans on the side. We got 5 carnitas tacos to go. And then we have our 6 Taco Tuesday tacos for here. Six carnitas. Actually, I'm missing tortillas. 11. All right. Steak, 2 chicken. This Taco Tuesday plate has 1 carnitas, 1 asada, 1 pollo. And then this one's going to be 2 steak, 1 chicken. 2 asada, 1 pollo. mild red. Green on the steak and chicken. Limes. And hot sauce for the variety taco plate. House-made hot sauce. It has serranos, habaneros, chilies de arbo. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Alright friends, that's 11 tacos today, so far. Alright, we got chips and salsa walking in. And then two Taco Tuesday specials. One all steak, one of each. Fry our chips for 1 minute. 350 degrees. Our chips and salsa comes in our mild red, mild green, and our spicy X. Put the X in the middle as an identifier to how spicy that bad boy is. If the chips are a little translucent like this, that means that they're not going to be crispy all the way through. They need a little bit more time. So I'm gonna drop those back in the fryer. Gonna make sure I cover them just for a few seconds. Should finish them off there. I'm gonna take this out to the table and we'll come back and work on 2 Taco Tuesday plates. Alright, here we go. Each taco gets 2 ounces of meat. We don't change the difference of the setup just because it's Taco Tuesday. We do exactly the same. 3 tacos for $9, 5 for 15, or 10 for 28. Pulled pork. These all get onion cilantro. Bring these plates over here. I always try to keep this as like 12 o'clock on the plate, and we try to plate backwards with the edges of the tortilla touching the rim of the plate, so there's no open areas. Sorry about that, it's just really hard. Okay, see how I'm pinching the top right there? I'll do it again. And then anything that falls on the flat grill that's part of the taco, it's always good to put it back in because then you just get that extra little sear. weren't expecting. Okay, more controlled. Just pinch that tip right there and let it do its thing. Right, boom. The limes are small, I'll give them 2. It's normally one lime per 3 tacos, and then 2 for 5, and then so on and so forth. We'll give people as many limes as they want. We just don't want to be wasteful. See, a lot of times they pick up the plates, and there's still, unsqueezed limes or unused salsa. So it's just our way of preventing waste. Red and green on everything, except for the carnitas. All right, let's add another 6 to the total. We're at 17 tacos so far for Taco Tuesday. All right, 6 more tacos walking in. 3 up a store, 2 steak, 1 chicken. Tacos. The El Pastor is going to come with rice and beans. Then El Pastor will get the pineapple. Alright, that makes 23 tacos. We got 3 shrimp tacos, a shrimp burrito, and 2 steak burritos. always try to salt the chips as soon as they come out, because that salt will stick to them while they're still hot and have a little bit of oil on them. Just a little bit. All right, got our 25 shrimp right here. We're gonna hit it with some margarine, salt, and pepper. We're just gonna let those bad boys cook. Okay, we got cheese sauce working. All right, while the chicken's cooking, shrimp and everything's going, we're gonna make these burritos real quick. We always try to do the tickets in the order that they come in. This is a call-in order. I'm gonna get those shrimp like halfway done before I get the rest of that to-go order. I mean, the order for here ready with the guacamole and chips. Just doing everything simultaneously. So we have to make it. I have enough guacamole that I can sell. It's perfect. I gotta make a one-time guacamole today on the prep list. Sometimes when guacamole gets brown like that, just squeeze a lime over it. You're gonna bring it back to life. Bit of the salt. Four ounces of beans and 4 ounces of rice in every burrito. Unless modified differently, this is the default. Give me 1 second. Both get steak. One's no onions. No onions, and both. Mild red, mild green, pepper chunk. Sometimes when the burrito's torn on the bottom, that's the part you want to tuck in first so that it doesn't tear anymore. Alright, working on our next order, which is the 3 shrimp taco plate, and then the shrimp burrito. It's 5 shrimp per order, and a taco, and then 10 in a burrito. Alright friends, shrimp's done. We're heating up our tortilla for our shrimp classic burrito. We got chicken cooking. I made sure I tore the whole tips of that because they can actually tear the burritos when you're pulling them out. It's a little trick that I use. Alright, it's the shrimp one. Let's get it. And then that shrimp's gonna come with rice and beans. So we'll come over here real quick. Our burrito plate also gets a lime wedge and a hot sauce, ex salsa, so we'll pour that right away. And a lime wedge, and then like I said, we'll get rice and beans for the taco plate. Flip this over. That's good. Let's try to get some of that excess water out of the pan because we don't want any of the tortilla to be soggy. We want it to hold its own. Alright, 4 ounces of beans, 4 ounces of rice, the shrimp. Boom. I think this one's more than this. Lime aioli. them up, tuck it tight. Even if it has a little tear right there, I'm still gonna cut it down the middle, so that's okay. Just gonna make sure it's sealed on that opening area. Shrimp tacos. This brings our total up to 26 tacos so far on a Taco Tuesday. Bread knife. $13 right there. Shrimp burrito. Got a load of nachos with steak walking in. And then a 5 taco plate to salad to add to that Taco Tuesday. Taco plate gets rice and beans. And then on the tacos, they get onion, cilantro, salsa. And then limes and X salsa, the spicy salsa on the side. It's your whole like plate. Everything you want on a taco plate. You could add additional stuff like avocados, sour cream, cheese sauce, fried tomatoes. All right. So the nachos get 6 ounces of chips. Tortillas are going to take a while because they're always heating back up, so I'm not tripping. Okay. Refried beans. Anytime you're building nachos, you want to go on the outer, you want to build up from the outside, or else your little pyramid is going to collapse. Okay? Over here we got cheese. Boom. And then the protein of choice is asada. And then like I said, we want to add a little bit. Okay. And then these are going to get asada also. Onions, cilantro. I always follow that outer rim rule. Then they're gonna get red, mild, zigzag one way. Just get a nice pattern. Green, mild, zigzag the opposite direction. I like to square off the crema. That's next. People eat with their eyes. I'm gonna hit them with a little guacamole. There we go. Nachos. Okay. And these tacos you're gonna get onions and cilantro. That's going. I'll bag this up. And I'll pull another bag down for the other one. Put the back ends of the napkins facing down so they don't unravel every time I reach for one. If that makes sense. Alright, one order out. Nice. What's the count? Taco Tuesday. And then this is gonna get mild red. All the tacos. This is if there's no modifications. So how they come. Mild green. Two limes. And X salsa. There we go. What's the taco count? Taco